morning. I hope everything is all right with us. Yes, I was not able to be live yesterday. I was not able to come live last night. Our late night broadcast. Just like 2 days ago, the same thing happened again. I was unable to finish what I was doing on time, so I felt so tired. This morning, I am here to cover up what we wanted to do, what we have done last night. Okay. I hope some of us are awake. I hope some of us are free to join us in this live broadcast. Please, if you're joining me, hit the like button, like this video, share it, comment, tell me where you're watching from as we move forward in this live broadcast. So, yesterday, a lot happened. Many things happened. It's really late hour. We saw what happened in Plateau State, where these people, went to school in Plateau State, and I have the video, but it's not something that I will be able to share with us. So I'm sorry about it. Good morning, lovely brother. That is John Paul. John Paul, I see you. Nice to have you. You are first commentator in this live broadcast. How was the night? I hope everything is all right with you. Like I was saying, the video of what happened in Plateau yesterday is not something we will be playing here. But if you want to see more about it, you can go on Twitter. I think PM also shared it, if I'm not mistaken. But I think I confirmed it with a known platform. Not this kind of random post. So I saw it there. I don't think PM have commented on that, or maybe he has. I'm not sure. But it's nothing serious. It's normal routine from Boko Haram terrorists and bandits or whatever because they are the same people with multiple names to make it look like everything is moving forward. So that is it. That is it. So we are going straight to Ellen is here. Good morning, Kai. And to all Biafrans, share and thumbs up. God bless you, my sister. Nice to have you. How are you? Excellence Wachuku is here. Good morning, my dear brother. Excellence, how are you? Excellent is one of us, just like Erin. These are regular commentators. So, guys, we are here this morning. We are here this morning to do the needful, to do what we should have done last night, and cover up the program. To start with, I would like to share this with us. Let me start with this one. Japan said, "My night was perfectly peaceful by His grace." Amen. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Please like the video, guys. Like the video, like the video, like this video. It's very important you do so. So, we know this man, right? We know him very, very well. And this is a person that Mahatma Gandhi often use his quotes, to remind the Nigerian government and Fulani the love they have for one Nigeria, what their love means. And I'm going to play the video. Like I said, let's start with it. Let's start with this one. One thing I noticed that what I did here Hello, so sorry about that. Sorry about that. One thing I've noticed, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have what's called an obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me? Well, Dinah is here. Good morning. More or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibility. Okay, let me take it back because I guess the voice was not all that audible enough. Just this is somebody. His name is Ahmad. One thing I've noticed. Okay, I think this man is. One thing I've noticed. Hold on. I think this man is one of a Nigerian currency. I've forgotten the note. Was it 20 naira? I think.
I guess 20 naira or 15 naira, Amadu Bello. So this man is there, and he's known as one of the northern elites, or whatever you may call that. He's one of them. Let me just pay attention so you can hear what he's saying.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, for them, as far as I can foresee. But it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the West? The answer is no. And if there may be 10 laborers employed only in the two regions.
This is Amadu Bello telling you that's why some of us from Eastern part don't understand the agenda and the motive of the Northerners on other peoples, not only just Igbo people, but every other people. The reason why it seems like it's about Igbos is because we are the people that they tag, like he said here, that when you give an Igbo man opportunity to be in your garden, for example, to work there, he will emerge as one of the the captain or leader in that camp. That is the mentality, and he have passed this kind of mentality to today's leaders of Nigeria, which are northerners as well. So this is not actually the reason why we're here. I want to use that to lay background on what we are going to discuss and other video or topic that we are going to touch this morning. So this video, if you want to download it, or maybe you want to have it for yourself, you can go to Igbo History and Facts. It is there. And they said, well, the Igbos like to dominate everybody. If they go to the village or town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in charge, they will emerge as the captain or whatever in that camp. That is Amadu Bello told BBC journalist 1964. 1964, as far back as then. And when you pay attention to what is happening today, the same belief and focus and attention is still what they have against Igbos. Now, let's move to sorry about that. Let's move to another thing. Just pay attention, listen to this, because I don't know if you have seen this one.
They get to know you, my friend.
Just listen to this.
They always go behind to investigate that. This thing that you are always calling white is calling black is white. When they get to know you, my friend, you lose your relevance. This is why I spoke earlier that the most miserable and the most unfortunate people are the rejected, who don't know that they have been rejected. Just look at the comparison between the Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, airspace, the number of people that view, and the Nigerian military airspace, the number of people that view. This is why I made that statement. Truth is that Nigeria think that they are still international community. It's only few corrupt countries that are stealing the resources from this place, that are still supporting Nigeria. They are stealing corrupt countries like Britain and their allies. They know how corrupt Nigeria is. They know what is happening in Nigeria. They know everything about it. Nigeria is naked before the international community. Do you understand? So it's unfortunate that you have this kind of people as journalists. How could this be journalists? Were they trained at all? Even me that do not even go to school of journalism, I don't even study anything about journalism, I can do better when I want to make my analysis about issues. Journalists should be bold. They should be brave. That here in Nigeria, journalists are the once you give them put more money inside brand envelope for them, tell them to report what they wanted to report. That's what they will report. They will not even go and investigate. And even if they go to investigate, they will not have the courage and the boldness to report the truth. So majority of the people that cause the collapse of Nigeria are the journalists, you understand? And the lies they have told, and the world now understand their lies, and the world now have freedom for their lives, you understand? So it is quite unfortunate. So just let me quickly put this up. So our prime minister, the truth is that Biafra is the people's choice, and the earlier they understand it, the better. Biafra is the people's choice. We have rejected Nigeria. We have rejected. In fact, a lot of us, we have sacrificed for Nigeria before. We carry Nigeria for our head like if they do independence. If you see us, my brother, if you see the way we dress, you go run. You get. Exactly. So how long are we going to continue? Are we going to continue to suffer this forever? This is why we say, oh man, there is no road in Nigeria. No road in Nigeria.
Okay. The reason why I play this video is because what he said here is the fact. You know, PM compared the Nigerian military program, you know, what program they did online, the number of view and number of view on his own Twitter handle. And the gap is like from here to US. You understand? It is very, very far. Now, not because of the view, but this scholar says something very, very interesting. The journalists in Nigeria, that they just focus on brand envelope, they don't focus on their activities. People who don't even study journalism in university, and people who don't, people that are not that have not received any formal training in journalism, can do better than them. Why is that? Why is it so? Now it is true that in the world today, that many people, you know, journalists around the world have one thing in common. That is showing their patriotism by backing up whatever the system that comes from the system, their own system. Like a journalist from England will do everything to cover dirty work from Britain. A journalist from France will not like to report any negative things against French. That is the world we are living today. But in the case of Nigeria, they have that dirty mindset, just like other journalists around the world. But one thing they use to top other journalists around the world is this. White people have this kind of mentality and believe that blacks don't. And what is that mentality? You will see an average white person, you know, that is living comfortably in a society, that have everything, you know, he needs. Good house, good environment, a very nice, you know, source of income, decent livelihoods, have children, and do normal things, that the normal basic standard of living that everybody is looking for. The person has it, but he can, for, you know, without minding all those things, without losing all those that he's enjoying, he can put those things at risk just to fight for another person's freedom and happiness. That is why you see white people, abandon what they're doing to champion, spend their money to champion a cause to free other people, to, stand for them, for their rights. Black people don't do that. You see a rich black person, especially in Nigeria. When I'm talking about black people, I mean, let's just concentrate on Nigerians. Whether Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Efik, whatever you are from that part of the world. This thing I'm saying now is very, 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 it is very difficult for you. It is very rare to see somebody, ready to lose what he's enjoying just to stand up for something that is right. Very, very rare. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very, very unique. Difficult to see in the midst of black community. It is very difficult to see someone like that. Non-PM. Of course, many people have this kind of, feelings about PM. Many people, what I mean by many people, I'm talking about many people in the US. I don't need to hide where they come from. Many people from their camp have this kind of feelings about him. They don't like him. They don't believe on him because PM is taking away something from them. Now, what can they forfeit what they're enjoying to support the good cause from PM? That's how it's not. That's what journalists in Nigeria start doing. The same thing. You are enjoying in your work. Some of them are happy. They are doing those things, doing those, championing propaganda, working, covering up, the real facts about what is going on, simply because they want to receive honorable award from a corrupt system, and they call that award the honorable award. To recognize a journalist, they have that kind of award, right? So this is their target. So whether anything happened to anybody, whether you are going through hell, they don't care. The target is to get that award. That's the target. That's the focus. Like that, what this our brother said in this call, he was like trying to let people know the attitude of Nigerian journalists. Yes, I can agree that many journalists around the world have that kind of idea. But when it comes to, humanity, sometimes they are very, very, very open to discuss about it. But in Black Africa, it is not, no matter what is going on. If, for example, the current president decided to use maybe fighter jets like they normally do to bomb an innocent community, all right, and by even children, pregnant women, teachers, religious leaders, people that are vulnerable, that don't have anything to defend themselves, buy them, burn their house, everything. Journalists in Nigeria will do everything they can to turn their eyes as if that did not happen. It is only independent platform broadcasters that may be shouting about that. They will wait and fold hands until they see a good number of people publishing those things on social media that it have gotten beyond, they can't control it anymore. Then only they will start talking about it. As they're doing that, they will be checking other media platforms to know who broadcast it first and check the reaction of government on what other people say. They don't want to. That is the journalism they're practicing there. That's just the fact. Do you understand it? And that is why it is always good for you, if you want to have real information about what is going on, you have many places to lay your hands and get it right. Okay, please, I just want to let us know that you can still click on the like button on this video while we are live, while we are still broadcasting. It is very, very important. If you help the channel, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment, tell me where you're watching from, like I said. So let us move to what just hold on, excuse me. Okay, let's move to what Okwesileze would say about Nigeria. The warning, the so-called warning that he recently dished out on to Nigeria. Let's see, he's a former PDP national chairman. So let's hear what he has to say. He's from Enugu State.
Now, the Igbos have received
serious bashing in Nigeria in terms of marginalization. This is a country that has...
Okay, Diana said there is no journalist in Nigeria. There are a bunch of corrupt, selfish, greedy, envy, jealous people that have no direction and integrity than money making from corrupt politicians. Exactly, and they don't have conscience. There's zero conscience.
Survived going to 50 years after the Civil War, and people were given £20 no matter how much you had in the bank, and they survived with that £20 and are still standing. These were people that were promised rehabilitation, reconciliation, reconstruction, and all those were practicing the breach. 50 years after, we're still fighting in the parliament for a Southeast Commission to do those three things that were promised after the Civil War in 1970. This is a people who, in the last election, showed that they have the population to vote in a president for Nigeria. Now, recently, the gentleman who was championing the Oduduwa Republic and was incarcerated in a neighboring country has been released and is free and is traveled abroad. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, who was also championing the creation of Biafra, has been kidnapped, incarcerated, even after the courts have said that he has no case to answer. The Igbo see it as further telling them that they are second-class citizens in their own.
Hey man, I see you. Good morning to you. Nice to have you in this live broadcast. Please like video as we just joined. Please do so. Thank you.
Country. And there is a different treatment for them as compared to others. These same Igbos made their own contributions, which in no way you can say is inferior to the contribution of any other part of Nigeria for the independence of our country. These are people who are they are lucky that God created them with the spirit of enterprise. And you have seen what I've done with their £20. Go around Nigeria and tell me how many cities you see that are as well developed as even, let's take the state capitals. Not to talk about going into the hinterland in Igbo land and see the mansions that enterprise has created. So the country has refused to use these people for the growth of the country's economy. If they allowed the Igbos to thrive and to influence others positively, rather than hounding them wherever they are, I think the country would have developed faster and better. Igbos created Lagos, Igbos created Abuja, Igbos created Kaduna, Kano, most of the country, Port Harcourt. And when you have such people, it is the country for the country to use them to the country's advantage and not to continue to suppress them. So we feel very, very unhappy in the Nigerian state. But what we promise Nigerians is that we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here until we reap the full benefits of our contribution in building this nation. It is either a magnanimous, the tribalized leader gives us what is our due, or by the grace of God, when we get there, well, if the current mantra is the only way people can get their due in Nigeria, when it is our turn, we see whether we produce an Igbo leader that will also follow that mantra and give the Igbos what they deserve in Nigeria. But we are not begging for pittance. We are not begging for something that we don't deserve. We are not begging that what belongs to anybody should be given to us. No, give us the freedom to be equal partners with every member of this nation. Allow us to grow and thrive freely in our own country, and allow us to occupy positions that are valuable to every citizen of this country to occupy. So in a nutshell, we're asking for equity. We're asking for fairness. We're asking for justice in Nigeria. That's all. Nothing more than that. As long as we have these three, equity, fairness, justice, an Igbo man will thrive even in Iceland.
Okay, that's the end of his video. But there's something I want to say about this video. That's why I played it in first place. There's a comment that he made here, which I'm trying to take it back.
So
just hold on. Now he said that we are not asking what does not belong to us. That what Igbos actually need, in his words, is equity and fairness and all that. Not nice words normally. But what I want to ask Kwesireze is, the people that are holding this what you are asking, who gave it to them? How did that thing get into their hands? If you were able to answer this question, then you will know how to start solving your problem. How did that's your equity, fairness, equality, and everything you want in Nigeria. How does that fall in the hands of people that are holding it today? How did it become their birthright? How did it become their birthright? When did it become their birthright? If you can answer this, then you will know what you really want. Without asking this, without having an answer to what I've just said now, you are just joking. For you to have this equity, fairness, and all those things you are talking about, you need to do something. And that thing that you want to have is not there. There's difference between, I like the aroma of this food when you have not tasted food. And there's another thing that I like this aroma of the food, and I have tested it, it tastes good. So it is easy to deprive someone a food that the person perceives the aroma. Only perceiving the aroma of that food, you can stop that person from eating that food easily than when the person have inhaled the aroma and taste the food. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Then when the person have perceived the aroma of the food and taste the food, and he cannot testify that the food tastes so nice, it is more difficult for you to deprive that person that food. Now, how did the person become, how did the person know how to the food taste? How did he even manage to taste the food in the first place? These are the things you need to find out for you to understand what is going on. You don't just wake up and say, okay, the food is it can be taken away, let's share it. No. Fulani people, the Northerners, they have inhaled the aroma of the food in Nigeria, the goodness about Nigeria. They have tested it, and the pot of that food is the pot of that food is in their hands, is not in their house. So you have to, for you to get that pot from them, you have to start from how they even manage to perceive the aroma, how do they manage to taste this food to the extent that they have known the taste of the food, and how do they have the pot in, how come the food, that food pot is in their house? Who gave it to them? Without it, you don't ask people to share it with you. To them, they see that food pot now that is their own, it's their birthright. And one thing that will make it more difficult for you to even ask them, let's not share this food that is in your house, this pot of food in your house now, is because you are to them, according to their religion, you are not even you don't deserve to be alive. You don't deserve it. You are just like should I say an animal? Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, OC, I see you. I see you. And there were my special master. Thank you so much. Nice to have you. So most of us don't understand what it takes to make Nigeria to work. And every now and then you keep on shouting, let it work, let it work. How can it work? How can it work? One of the most dangerous things that will not make it to work is this religion. Apart from political aspect of it, religion is another obstacle, very, very big obstacle that will hinder you or any other person that think that you can get it right. Now he mentioned that that this mantra that is our turn, that maybe Igbo should wait until it becomes their turn. Now let me tell you something. If you manage to even go there and start doing it is my turn, just like other people are doing, they will not only limit you from becoming president again, they will make sure that that government will become the worst government or worst regime since the creation of Nigeria. I'm not talking about after independence, since the creation of Nigeria. Do you understand? So now they have what it takes to make it very, very easy. ISWAP, Boko Haram, bandit, border is open in the north, and they have pollute all the sector. Today, nobody can come out and say, I will bring you to court and get justice. Nobody can be proud of that no more. Even in early 90s, you can do that. Now it is no more. You can't. How can you get justice? When an ordinary lawyer that just graduated from law school, the first thing they practice is juju. Someone are supposed to be civil, rely and put his hope in traditional worship, like doing charm to win a court case. That's in Nigeria. And a judge don't even, they will say that justice, normally a judge don't associate with himself or herself with people in the public. They limit their movement because they don't want to be corrupt, But in the case of Nigeria, they will even tell you how to approach any case with corruption, with lies and all that. So everything is in a mess. Then you talk about security aspect of it. From minister of this and general of this and the chief secretary of this and DPO from IG, everything is now upside down, unlike before. So that's why I said if P2B had become the president by now, the whole, in fact, no single shop will be operating in any part of Nigeria because they will, out of anger and hatred, they will say that. Look at what happened in Lagos, that he attempted to become president. Imagine what will become of him when he becomes president. And he, as an Igbo man, he would like to do something right, isn't it? He would like to call a Fulani man to become, to head department of probably Navy, or he will not do like other people. He don't have the mind, and he want to prove people that I want Nigeria, and they will not use that to deal with him, because he would like to IG to become from Yoruba land, or maybe from Hausa, or from what is it called, Fulani. By so doing, even his security guard, he would like to mix it up to prove to you others that this is how it is done. But by so doing, he's digging his grave. Maybe if he managed to last 1 month, he need to go, for Thanksgiving. Do you understand? So many things would have gone wrong. Many things would have gone wrong. Dana said the man knows the truth about what is happening in Nigeria today, but he is just guiding his business like others, like other people thinking like him, selfish set of people. Dana, you always on point, because these are the same people. He's someone courage to mention Makan now is because he's out of power. This man was, I think he have served Enugu State. I think he's former governor of Enugu State, if I'm not mistaken, because this is Wood, the family. I don't know if he's one of this is in Wood, because this is Wood. This is a Wood family from Enugu State. In Wood, he was a former Ohanese president, right? From the same family, just like we have Ifeanyi Oba and Oba. This is a Oba family from Anambra State. The same thing is he's from Enugu State. These are family in Enugu State that bear this wood. These are lineage of wood. One of them was former governor of Enugu State. These are former politicians that knows in and out of what is going on, and he's trying to make it look like they know the truth. That even someone courage to talk at all, simply because they are out of power. And by saying this kind of thing, maybe recognition will start coming back to their side and all that. That's what they do. Like one of the other man that was telling people that this about marginalization and all that. When you hear, they always want to focus on marginalization of Igbo people. And that if you want to say, okay, let us not marginalize you, they are the one that will stretch forth their hand to receive that thing that will go to Igbo people, and they will pocket it. And we don't want that. So there's many things to turn against these people. Many reasons. One of it is that even when Nigerian and the Fulani people say, okay, miraculously, let us get things right. Let us restructure. Let us put things, the way it should be. Who is going to receive that thing for you in federal government? Those corrupt guys. Their account is so big that they can accommodate any amount of money. All of them. So many things need to be, put right. When Nigeria want to be, with Nigerian government or people that own Nigeria say, okay, let us amend our ways. We are ready now to forfeit what we are enjoying. Let us see if we can, share it. Sharing it is going in hands of wells from our region. We have a lot of wells that can swallow anything and close mouth. Some of the federal road in Adibo today have been awarded. That's just the fact. Some of the roads federal government have awarded those roads, some of them. And that money went to individual posts. Mazen Nakano made a revelation about what is the name of the guy that cooling in prison in the UK? This from what is his name? Someone should remind me of his name. The guy that had issue with the UK authority, former Senate president. What is the name of this man? I just keep my mind. That happened last year, if I'm not mistaken, 2023. The same man was the one that Masakan was pointing. The guy that went Ike Guaramada, that went to Germany to eat yam. That's the person I'm talking about. So most of them are very, very rich today because of money meant for people from their region. Not only in Igbo land, we have that all over. And if you want to bring them to authority, if you want to, that federal government don't know that Nigeria is not in another planet. A president should know that I gave you money to build this road, and that job is not done. And they will not ask questions. Okay, Mr. Man, why don't you do the road that we gave you money to do? Even though you charge us very, very expensive, why don't you do the road? They don't ask. There's no tax or there's no security agency in Nigeria that monitor to checkmate the project that have been awarded to governors or senators in that region, in that zone, and try them or question. There's no department, no investigation committee, nothing whatsoever that works in the system. Reason being because the people that even award that project in the first place awarded it illegally. Some of them, a project of 1 billion, they will put it 13 billion. So many things. I'm just saying this because some of us really think that when people say Biafra, we need Biafra, we need freedom, we need to go our own, we need to start afresh. You think that it's just about out of hate. No, because these are a group of people that have sat down, think deep of what could be the future of our children and tomorrow, what is going on and how to amend it. Now, there's a video that I want to share with us. A few days ago, PM posted a video of not PM, not PM. I think what is name? Donate. Genuine Omo my Biafra. Remember, tomorrow is fundraising. Let's do it again and again for our freedom. Please let us support our PM to give us Biafra. Vote. Osi, thank you so much. I think the fundraising you're talking about, is it tomorrow or today? Because this is Saturday. We're already in Saturday. So normally it's Saturday, isn't it? It should be today. Normally it's Saturday. It should be today. Fundraising should be today. Don't worry, we are coming back. We are going to stream again today. Hopefully before the fundraising. So I think I don't want to promise you, because after promising you, then another activities will choke me that I will not make it. So that's why I did not start telling you that no, we are going to broadcast how many times today. No, I just want to be careful so that I will not. People, I don't want people to know me. I promise I'm a fair person that I will come on live, I will come again, I will do that. Then after I will not. So it is today, Saturday. Yes, I think it's today. Then you talked about voting. Yes, voting is gone, and this is something that you do by yourself. If you are there's something that makes you a human being. One is ability to think. Ability to think is what makes you a human. What differentiates us from animal? That you can think, you can decide. These are God-given, features of human beings. And when you don't utilize your own and allow people to, use your brain to do play Candy Crush, you on your own. You are wasting of your time. You need to stand up and use your God-given brain to know what is. Like I keep on saying, this is not. I don't support any violence or whatsoever. The reason why we are calling for separation of Nigeria, while people like us support, having our own home to live and let's live. I wish Fulani people to excel. I mean, to have everything they want. I don't wish them bad. I don't wish Fulani people bad. I don't wish Hausa people bad. I don't wish Yoruba people bad. No. Why would I do that? My aim is that every country in Africa stand up, develop your place, build your economy. Let's be proud of who we are. But we cannot be that if you keep on, making noise, shouting, wasting our time on each other without trying to be like Korea, trying to be like Japan, trying to be like China, working your way out to build your own like Indonesia, like Vietnam. I'm using Asian countries because if I say Western part, you say it's not possible because they are the one that colonized everybody. They started long time ago. Those Asian countries went through what some of us went through in Africa, and today they are on their own. So why don't we just do the same? Before India and Pakistan and Bangladesh were almost the same country. They were, if you see them now, you hardly differentiate them. Bangladesh and India, they're almost the same. Pakistan and India, the same thing. Even today, the white Indians and black Indians are having banter among each other, but they managed to be better than what we have in Nigeria. That all of us are the same color, but simply because of religion. In India, they have Muslims, they have Hindus, they have little Christians. All of them, they have this. Even in a country like what is the name? Indonesia and Philippines and Malaysia, those countries have multiple religion among them: Hindu, Buddhist, Muslim, Christian. Some of them have also traditional worshippers. But what reigns supreme is concern of the country and government of the country. Yes, they may have this kind of political fight, not fighting with catapult or cutlass. No, fighting is by debate, argument, and population. Use of population to win me. But after whoever that become prime minister or government or president, always focus on the constitution. So the economy and governance gets to everybody. Yes, there may be a slight difference, like slight favor to one particular religion, all right, to another. But it is not going to be obvious like what we have in Nigeria today. Nigeria only is out of hand. In the olden days, in 60s, when Biafran were fighting for independence because of a restructure that all of you are now shouting that you want to restructure, you want to restructure. That is what Biafran were asking. That we need to have police police, regional police. Everybody is now, even the elder people that fought, are now telling you that we need regional police. We should start having our own regional police. So these are things that we need to put into consideration. There are many roads, many roads Biafran land was awarded to Emmanuel Iwanyawo. He did not do any one of the roads. That is why he is afraid of Biafra freedom. Everyone know that he corrupt. He's corrupt and evil. He did, and he's okay, corrupt and evil. He did in Southeast. Okay, everyone know that he is corrupt and evil. He did in Southeast. All of them mention, if you bet 1 million now that anybody should come out to mention one, or in fact, let me say, apart from former governor of is it Imo State, mention 2 people that have served Nigeria from Southeast that you can beat your chest and say yes, he served us well. Just one. Apart from that, former, I think mention 2. I say 2 because of that man. I can't remember his name now. That built many things in Imo State. Many things. Former governor of Imo State. I think that was Old Eastern Region, if I'm not mistaken. From that person built a lot of. What is the name of this man? Now, Madam can always use that man. I like to give reference that all these upcoming governors, today's politicians decided to destroy everything that man built. You know, he is the one that Master Khan said that the economy of Eastern region then, during his regime, it was very, very interesting that even white people were talking about it. All right. So, like Dana said here, Iwaya is just one of them, many of them. Now, this man you see here was a general during the Biafran War. His name is Danjuma. Okay, Danjuma was one of the top military officer from Middle Belt, Benue, right? He said, look at it here. Nigeria is a disgrace to the whole world. Now listen, let me remember he's the first person that said that Nigerian military collude with bandits and the Boko Haram and terrorists. He's the one that started shouting it as a former military officer. Now he said, Nigeria is a disgrace to the whole world. Former defense chief Danjuma lambast Tinubu's government over time. You know, if you open it now, you cannot go down to read a lot of information, the details, what he said, which we don't have that time to do now. So this is coming from somebody like him. So, like I said, Igbo people say that if you are being told to, Igbo people normally say that if they send you to go and message a king, that does not mean that you should use your head to carry that king. You understand? So what we are doing is just to deliver the message. All these things is left for you to choose what you want, to decide what you want. Like our brother here, also mentioned about the votes. You know, you should go and vote. Yes, you can go and vote, but nobody will force you to vote. It's your choice. If you want to become a slave forever, that's your choice. That's your choice. So PM cannot do everything. So that's like I said, whatever that's going on depends on what you really want. If you want to be free, you'll be free. If you want to remain stagnant, you know, running around and round and round, and your children will grow up and start doing the same thing you have done and keep on shouting, maybe the grace may not be there for them to even do anything. So that is what you need to understand. And like I said, I don't preach for war. I don't preach for violence. I don't preach for anything illegal. No, what I'm talking about is freedom for all, not just for Biafra, for everybody. All right, for everybody. So he made that comment, and it is very, very interesting to hear that kind of thing from him. So I am going to share this with us. I think other things that we have maybe in the next broadcast, because I think we are running short of the time. We are running short of time. We are running short of time, and we have this. Some of you have seen the video. Okay, some of you have seen this video, and the PM have something to say about this video, which I'm going to bring for you now. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just give me a moment. Okay. So this video is taking time to load. Let me see. I want to have it complete so that I don't want to, I don't want it to stop on the way. That's why I'm trying to refresh it so that it. My okay, this video is where Nigerian army, they said they just like on their way coming back from Zambisa forest, where they went to engage and they're coming on their way coming back. Northerners, residents in the north, decided to they decided to welcome them. They came out to sing and shout for them, and Nigerian military enjoyed that. They love that so much. That's why they shared this video. I'm trying to play it from their page. I have a reason, because I want to share with us the comments, and it seems like say that something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong. If they don't want me to play it from there, then I can play it from my own platform. I can play from my own. I'm trying to, because I want to have a comment from people, and PM commented there. That is what pushed me to play it from there, so that we're able to show you the comment of PM in their own on their own platform, the Nigerian military platform. Uh, yes, Triple M said Senator Ike Kwamadi. Yes, I have recalled his name. I recall his name. I remember his name during that time. I think you are watching from behind. Okay, guys. The video is giving somehow make it proving stubborn. So maybe I will just overlook the comments and show you. Let me see if I can play for my own, because everything seems to be down. I don't know why. Even from my own, you don't want to play for my own anymore. Okay, just a moment. Just a moment. I know most of you are impatient. And this is the main thing that I actually wanted to play here. My network has refused to. Oh my goodness. I refuse to publish the video. If I know that if this will happen, I would have downloaded it. The whole thing refused to play out. Okay, what will happen is that we are going to play it in the next broadcast. Let me see what is happening. Then I will download the book, because I have these two videos about the activities of Nigerian Army there. All right, and and comment on PM on that, and I will tell you what I think that they're trying to do and their aim about the whole thing. So please be here with when we are live again. Be here. I will come back. Not now, just in few hours. I will try my best to come back. Let me see if I can make it faster. We are going to end it now. Okay, so we are going to come back and I will play it because everything here is not working. I'm trying to refresh. I think it's from my system. I need to know what is going on. He said something went wrong. Try reloading. I've tried multiple times and the whole thing happened. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being with me this morning. Please, before you go like this video, share it and comment if you are going to watch it later. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. All right. Also said. Thank you so much. Remain blessed to you, my brother. Have a wonderful day ahead. Diana, thank you. OC, thank you. And Triple M, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. I cannot mention everybody. Many all of you, Diana. I thank you all. Thank you so much. And stay cool. Bye bye for now.